Chippy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything. Wherever you are on the surface of the earth, listening to me at this very instant or seeing me, super excited. How are you? I will always ask that because largely, if not solely, the reason of our being here is because you're there. Yes, sharing this amazing space with us. Well, my city in this season has been pretty calm, like a switch. You know, it used to be pretty hot, summer hot, scorching. Then all of a sudden, we have this beautiful, I call it beautiful ambience. It's cold, you can see me. It's been raining and all of that. But we're here. Welcome to the World Cafe live show. This is the space where we come in to lean on one another's experience to forge a positive path. There's so much energy that positivity comes with. It is so palpable that you can actually marinate, serenade, curate with it. So happy. What are we going to be doing today? Before I go in, before I zero in on that, I don't know if you've experienced this before. I would call it a natural phenomenon. Some of us will call it coincidence. But I always say it, there's a slim line between fate and coincidence. A thought was, brewing in my head, growing and all of that. And the other day, something just happened corroborating my thought. And what is that thought? You're wondering, I guess. Dreams. So I walked into the room that particular day, and what I saw was Christopher Nolan's Inception. I'd written about it before now. I wrote a piece about it that I wanted to share, but I just kept it in the cooler, like an analysis. You know the way we did an analysis on John Wick, the story John Wick, how it reveals the social, economic, political structures of the world. So, and as I was watching, my daughter walks in. My daughter she'll be 10 sometime in November. And she understood the movie instantly. She said, "Daddy." I said, "Yes, that's a dream." If you have seen Christopher Nolan's Inception, it will take you maybe 2 to 3 or 4 times to watch that movie to understand what's going on there. And she just said, "Daddy, that's a dream." So the way he shot the movie is a dream state. I'm going to share some thoughts and we'll go into the conversation. It's a dream state. But imagine you dreaming in your dream. Can you imagine that? And my daughter got it spot on. And she said something that was so amazing that I was like, how did she discover that? There was this scene where who was chasing who now, and he was trying to wake up and all of that. She said, why not just shoot him? Because if you shoot him in his dream, he will wake up. He won't die in real life, as it were. But now, and I was like, how did she know that? So let me go through this with you, then we'll go into dreams, my perception and observation. So Christopher Nolan's Inception, very cerebral, visually stunning science fiction, a science fiction trailer that explores the intricate relationship between dreams and reality. So this movie was released in 2010. The film is often described as a mind-bending heist movie set on the physical world but within the layers of the subconscious. As at its core, Inception is about Don Cobb, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, a skilled thief who specializes in stealing secrets from people's minds through shared dream experiences, a process known as extraction. He is offered a chance to have his criminal past erased if he can accomplish the impossible inception. So it's like when you extract, you must incept, so to say. You must introduce inception, planting an idea into someone's mind so subtly that the person believes it is originated from themselves. The film is renowned for its non-linear narrative structures, layered storytelling, and philosophical undertones. It dives deep into questions about perception, memory, identity, and the power of belief. Nolan blends high concept science fiction with emotional depth, particularly focusing on Cobb's grief and guilt over the loss of his wife, which threatens to unravel the mission. Technically, Inception is a masterclass in filmmaking with Hans Zimmer, yes, pulsating score. That score, we know that score, titled Inception. Wally Fighter's stunning cinematography. Maybe like my cinematographer Jeff would grow into one day. And groundbreaking visual effects like a folding cityscape and zero gravity fight scenes, creating a world where the laws of physics bend to the dreamer's will. Ultimately, Inception, as much as emotional journey as it is an intellectual puzzle, leaving viewers questioning not just the ending, but the very nature of reality and dreams. Its famous spinning top final scene encapsulates the film's lingering ambiguity and brilliance. It would take you averagely 4 times to watch that movie to appreciate it. Dreams I come to. Now let us look at the word. I'm going to explain to you my understanding. Spell the word with me, dream. D-R-E-A-M. Now let us split the word. Take D off. What do you see? Ream, correct? Like reams of paper. So your dream, our dream, are stacks of images in 2 dimensions. Now, let me take you on a little journey. Follow me. Man was created in his image, form, and likeness. One core feature of man is image. You can call that, it stems, or imagination starts from image. Man, human being generally, we are stirred by our imagination, images that we see. But there's something. These stacks of, as in the ream, the paper, ream, paper, a ream of paper, stacks of reality exist in 2 dimensions. And it feels like these stacks of reality want to find its way into this reality. Now, our reality is built around time and space, 3-dimension material. For it to be tangible, it must exist in time and space. But in 2 dimensions, it comes in stacks of reality, the ream, the realms of images, the realms of imagination, the realms. But let me use the word for the purpose of explaining. These entities want to find their way into our reality. But for that to be possible, you must understand time and space. So I'm going to use two examples to explain. Yes, you know already, Joseph the dreamer and Daniel the politician. Now let us go to the story of Joseph the dreamer. Joseph's dream. Let's not leave it. Let's start from there. The dream he saw about stars. I know I've talked about it on this show over and over again, and there's something we're working on in the future. I won't let the cat out of the bag. You will see more of it. But he said he saw stars, the moon and the sun bowed to him. The first, he told his brothers, they took offense. He told his parents and his brothers, his father asked a question, would myself and your mother bow to you? So the father was thinking the 11 and sun and moon was referring to him. Let's follow this thought. Joseph had a dream. Two things were remaining for his dreams or his dream to become tangible: time and space. So whenever you have that dream, the stacks of reality, it comes like an image. But when you are so calm and you begin to peel each of the paper, the image that forms that stack of ring, you come to see that these are different timelines for these things to happen. You know that the sun and the moon wasn't Jacob and his wife or his mother. How do I know that? The sun and the moon was referring to Egypt. They worshipped the sun god. When Joseph got to Egypt, the sun bowed to him. That was like how many years later? So your dream, our dreams, speaks of timelines. Sometimes you feel like it will happen immediately. No, these are reality compressed into realms. Your attention to these dreams begins to open each layer, and you begin to see different timelines. It says, scripture tells us, for there is a season and there is a time for every activity on earth. So I can safely say that I can bend time to my will. It's not yet time for this to happen. So when that time comes, I go to the rim, and I bring out the stocks, and I begin to unveil them one after the other. So it takes attention. You have to be meticulous. So God showed Joseph the dream. Now let us take it again one step further. When he saw Pharaoh, and Pharaoh had the ring, that was the sun god. Yep. So he listened to Pharaoh. He understood it so well that he knew these dreams were seasons to come, events that will happen, that would change the course of the world, politically, economically, on every level. So he activated the dream mode, the sci-fi. Look at what he said to Pharaoh. He said, I don't have answers for you, but I know he who has answers. And he will give Pharaoh the answer of peace. And when he established the dream, explained it, different timelines, 7 years of plenty, 7 years of abundance, 7 years of scarcity. Maybe the 7 years could mean 7 centuries, just like the Lord created the earth. One day is 1,000. 1,000 could mean a day, but he understood it so well. But now he gave a counsel that helped come to you, prepare Pharaoh and the world. Now let us come to Daniel. In Daniel's case, the king had a dream, woke up, forgot about the dream. He was troubled. He knew he saw something. And he said, he called his wise men and magicians or whatever, that he had a dream, but that he can't remember the dream, and that they must tell him the dream. And he was like, they were like, how do we do that? How do we tell your dream? We were not there with you. I guess that was where Christopher Nolan got some of his ideas. And Daniel said to the king that, not a problem. Give us XYZ some time. We will get back to you. He went to pray. And when he went to pray, Inception took place. God revealed to Daniel the king's dream, word for word. That was stacks of timelines. He showed him the image. Nebuchadnezzar, Babylon, Persia, Medo-Persia, Greece, Rome, and the modern day European or Western civilization and all of that. And Daniel went before the king. God took the king's dream. He extracted the king's dream and revealed it to his servant, his son Daniel, and told him the meaning. And Daniel stood before the king and gave the dream, interpreted the dream, told him the timelines and what would happen and all of that. And the king could not help it but elevate Daniel. So what, why am I talking about dreams? A good number of us have had dreams because we can't interpret them or we don't understand them. We walk away from them. A good number of us have had dreams, and it felt like the dream, would I say, caged us. I had this bad dream. Okay? Now, that could mean the enemy incepting something into you. He's taking away, he's extracting and replacing, so to say. So what do? Fight. Yeah, fight. That is a timeline of your life that is about to be revealed and the enemy is attacking it. So what do? You stand up and you fight. How do I fight? Read how Daniel and Joseph fought it. You must interpret it correctly. Yep. And that could be God revealing things to you that is to come. Now listen, like I said, these are stacks of timelines in 2D that wants to come into 3D, if not 5D, like it wants to materialize, tangible. So you must understand image. Yes, image speaks thousands of words. One image So it could mean preparing you in your craft, in your art. You need to read, you need to research, you need to capacitate, you need to build competence. That's what the dream is telling you. And not just to sit down and fold your hands and say, I ate in the dream. So, no, excuse me. Like my daughter said to me, Daddy, he needs to wake up. He needs to wake up from that dream. Some of those dreams you're having, you need to wake up from them. Like, they're not real. Dreams do come true. And I don't know, I just felt like doing this on the show today. Somebody is having a dream, or somebody has had a dream and you're troubled about it. Relax. That's your future. And there's something you have to understand. Our lives are tied to so many lives. So every decision you're taking on the basis of the dream you have had, listen, it's not about you. Joseph knew this. Daniel knew this. Yeah. So their action, like, you know, the way Joseph responded to his brothers, you thought it for evil. I came to have a good understanding, so I have nothing against you. You thought it for evil. So your reaction to your dreams will affect so many people. So you must approach it from that perspective. You are a carrier of something that is about to happen, a timeline. So what do? Prepare yourself. All right, guys. We always come here to share some amazing thoughts with you. The idea is to get you to stand up, provoke you in the right direction. Sometimes I sit down and I look back to some things that experiences I've had. And it holds me. So the other day I was sharing some quiet moments with my wife. And I said one or two things to her. And she said, well, it depends on why you want to do this. But some things are private, even if they have external consequences. That's what dreams look like. Yeah. Don't be afraid also. Sometimes people tell you, don't share your dreams to people. They will kill it. Nobody can kill your dream. That's a lie. Big lie. Nobody can kill your dream except you. So why do you? No, if you share it with these people, they will do this. They have nothing. Joseph's brothers, what did they do to his dream? Every effort they did was accentuating the dream. They tried killing him, he didn't work. They sold him, he didn't work. But do you know what? Wisdom is profitable to direct. So be wise with those you share your dreams with. If you're not led to do that, don't do it. Another thing again I will advise before we run off, take a book, take a pen, write it down. Write it down. The details you can remember, because sometimes we have this and we wake up with that, but sometimes they're so vivid, so write them down. Then spend time in the place of prayer, studying. All right, guys, this is what we came to do on the show. Dreams do come true. Like Martin Luther King Jr. said, I have a dream that one day, you know the rest of the story. Even though he didn't live to see the dream, it was fulfilled. He pursued it tenaciously. It was not about him. It was about the dream. Get it? It was not about him. It was about the dream. The dream spoke of the black race, freedom. Well, let me not go all poetic now, all political. Whew! This is what we came to do on the show today. Always exciting, yes. I'll encourage you to follow us. We are available on all the social media platforms. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and we have a YouTube channel. Yeah. Have you subscribed? Please do. Hit that notification button. Be part of that generation that will publish good news. The light out there to defeat every darkness. All right then, guys. It's always amazing whenever we come into this space, knowing that you're there to listen to us and share moments like this. It excites me. Yes. But I gotta go now so that I go prepare and give you another amazing thought. Till I come your way again. My name is Amakri. Amakri is away. Bye for now.